Hey, welcome back to the channel. Going up to shoot some horses today. I got a pain in my left shoulder. I got a knotted muscle that making me almost want to call in, but I told him I'd do it today, so I'm gonna go up and shoot some running quarter horses. Sometimes a little pain can focus your mind and make you work faster, more efficiently, take your mind off of what you'd rather be doing. And anyway, I had a great weekend last weekend. Made a loop, had a gig on fiddle in Fort Worth, and so Thursday I went down and the open songwriter deal in Bluffdale at the Double D Barbecue. Shout out, old Dana. Went down there and they didn't have a big crowd, so I ended up playing about an hour set or more, which was a good experience. It was fun. And then Friday, played, shot a horse for a buddy of mine outside of Fort Worth, and then played fiddle at Pearl's Dance Hall, and right there in the stockyards for a kid named Kyle Thompson, pretty good singer out of Louisiana. Saturday drove up to Oklahoma, went to a buddy's house outside of Pryor. We played a show in Grove on Sunday. It was a benefit for some friends that had a house fire. Whole house burned down, total loss. And it was a sad occasion, but it was a good time. I played a set, two other songwriters, and we did a song swap for a little over an hour, and then played with the Highway 69ers and Wood Brothers that I played with quite a bit over the years, that played on fiddle. That was a lot of fun. Forget how fun it is to play in a band that's pretty tight, that you kind of know what's coming, and we really felt like we got to jam there for a minute. That was awesome. And one of the songwriters I played with gave me a good compliment on my voice, and he told me I sounded like I never met him before, but he told me I sounded like a mix of Max Stalling and Colter Wall. I don't know if you know who Max Stalling is. He was on Texas radio a bunch a few years ago, and I don't know what he's doing now, but he's a pretty good songwriter, and he sang the song Running Buddy, which I used to listen to a bunch. And of course, Colter Wall is one of the greats right now, and that, I guess I've always I've been working on my vocals, or I've been doing some pretty hardcore vocal workouts, and not long ago, one of my horseshoeing clients found some of my videos on TikTok, and he told me this is the other end of the spectrum on comments on vocal ability, but he said, hey man, he said, I found your videos on TikTok, and he said, you picked the guitar pretty well, but you don't sing worth a shit. I said, all right, man, thank you. I said, yes, sir, I know, I'm working on it. Which I didn't say that, but it's just funny. I guess they say don't take criticism from people whose opinion you don't value. And he's of course, I welcome any input, but it was pretty cool to get feedback from a professional, and with a little bit more of a positive assessment of my vocal ability. And I guess there's not really a point to all that, other than I got what I have what I have, and what God gave me, and I'm going to make it the best I can. And I'm excited this spring to start booking some shows and see where it goes. I talked about having to go shoe horses in that's the other thing I'm pretty good at. And I don't really have a plan B other than to avoid being the 55-year-old broke down horseshoer, get crippled and sore and have to go to work every day. I'm pretty much all in on this music, and I'm gonna keep writing songs and playing them. And it sometimes is a daunting prospect, the idea of making this another career, but that's what I believe I'm supposed to do, and for a lot of reasons, which I may go over in future videos. I believe that's my calling, so I'm setting my flag in the ground. If you want to follow along, subscribe to this channel, and I'll start doing more regular commentary on the process and tell you about gigs I have coming up. And yeah, leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel. I hope if you're stayed with me this far, then thanks for watching, man.